go color rush or what?
I got 101. Hey, Davion, you want to go make some gat?
Mm-mm. God damn it. There you go.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah, the 11th. And I did.
I had a peek.
Yeah. It ain't that long. It's not. You do parallel park, you back up in the straight line, then you drive through the neighborhood. What you moved the chair over there for?
I'm too far back.
Huh? You said you too far back?
Yeah, I went too far back.
Oh, oh yeah. What is she watching now?
I have no idea.
Is she the only child?
Yep.
Is she watching these little kiddie shows?
Uh-huh.
Shaking my head.
Leave my baby alone.
You got color rush?
I know Mackenzie be having them weird cringy shit too.
Nah, she watch
Look, look,
Friends.
look, look,
You didn't even do it right.
Ha, do it.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, why? Because you know I did it right.
No, you didn't.
That was
Black
perfect.
bone.
Talk about my female first.
Cool with you? Super Bowl?
Mm.
Let's go ahead. 7 man. Off.
Go
Dang.
Texans. Actually, let's not lie to ourselves today. All this hate.
On the Cowboys? Wait, who the Cowboys? The Cowgirls? No.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans. Kickoff now just moments away. It is finally time to crown a champion as I'll hand it over to the two men who will call the action, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is
Come on.
on the air. Tonight, it's
Come
all
on.
on the line.
You sit on this side when your thing on that side.
Trophy. After Joe Namath and the guarantee, we are underway in Super Bowl 53. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Real quick, because I don't think I got who I want.
I do this for the video.
Atkins at fullback. Thought Atkins was tight end. Wait, Werewolf.
Atkins is a tight end, but he was also a rookie.
Jordan Atkins. He is a tight end. Oh, so they cut, what's his name? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Kiki. I like the man's, but why are you even up here?
Go. Who's your third receiver? I would take Carter.
Who's Carter?
Demarius Thomas is right there, sir.
Thank God. And
you might want to switch the backups and put Cootsie as the next guy.
yeah.
Cootsie then Vincent Smith. But you gotta give them niggas some credit too. Them niggas.
They work hard.
When D-Hop couldn't get the ball because he was injured, but he still played through that game, Cootsie became the all-star receiver. I'll give that nigga some credit too. Give that nigga some time to grow. Cootsie gonna be a bad motherfucker to play with.
Especially looking behind DeAndre Hopkins.
Because Kiki Cootsie, he's like...
What are you doing?
What you doing?
Oh, okay.
Bro, what? Where you going? No, you didn't.
Yes, you did.
What you say? You said when. I asked you when, and you said I don't know. Well, you gonna tell me when? You don't really want me to go.
Come on, Dre. We need to change up your lineup. You put Allen Hearns up there? And is that man career? God damn.
My dick. Oh.
Dang, Dre, what are you doing? We did, but he changed up his lineup. Come on. Mm. Mm. Boom.
Now a play fake here on first down. Space to maneuver at the 40.
Come on.
Left side, he's got it.
He didn't overrun it, but
Successful start to the
could have
drive,
picked it off with
17 yards and moves the sticks.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They go play action here on first down. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And he fires one that's intercepted.
flag.
Picked off at the 11.
What'd you do? Passing the field.
Defense.
How? This man.
Trying to cover Cooper there a little too closely.
And it's such a tough cover because he
know
runs his
it,
route so
man,
well. Hard to stay with
man,
it and hard to figure out exactly where the break points are. And in this case, he created another pass interference call.
On first and 10, Prescott. And it pops free.
No.
The collision there.
After what they just did he call it interception? They call pass interference. No, you don't. You don't finish this game. That's some bullshit ass call. The dude lit. Jonathan Joseph went up to make a play, but since he bumped to the receiver while making the interception, they call it pass interference.
Can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Go ahead.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Prescott. Flushed out right. And he will score. Touchdown.
Barely got that motherfucker.
With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
He put his
Striking
bone in.
first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front, that has to feel great for the entire organization.
Extra point
Bullshit
attempt to
ass
follow
call.
here. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
Right. You holding up the game, my
Out
dude.
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Run deep.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a
That's a
first
bad
down
snap.
for Lamar Miller. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Yeah.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. How about the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Center. Okay.
To throw on 2nd is Watson, being chased out left. And he's able to get out to the 32, down there. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. To throw is Watson. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted.
It was an open pass, but Sean Lee.
Return here is stopped at the 35.
No, that wasn't easy. I tried to Josh lobbed it.
Well, that's a drive killer right
And plus,
there.
my dude, because of you, they say it. They ain't say it.
For grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Because you sat there?
Cowboys so good at home this year, 7-1 during the regular season. That helped earn them the NFC East title. So they come home, they beat Seattle. Now, though, they go on the road for a much tougher test.
It is indeed a much tougher test. The Los Angeles Rams, a defensive front led by Aaron Donald, who many think could be the MVP of the league this season. And since 1996, the Dallas Cowboys are 0-5 in the divisional round. So they're trying to take on history as well.
Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Because the corner stayed down.
And he's brought down.
Who got one of your offensive linemen
reaches
injured?
the 8-yard line.
Oh, you should catch.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Why, D-line not getting you? Don't stick the box.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
No, it was merciless.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup.
Oh, no.
This looked like
Oh,
a
no.
slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Well, the Houston Texans, as they come onto the field, obviously their offseason hit a little
See, my
earlier
D-line
than
put
they
that pressure
wanted
in the
January,
linebacker
making
get
it to
the
the
pick. What
playoffs,
happened to D-line
losing to
again?
Indianapolis. It was the first time that two AFC South teams had actually met in the playoffs.
I need that side to hold up. At least for a split second. There was a hole.
Houston began 0-3. The Colts began 1-5. Yet they both finished so hot. The Colts down the stretch, 9-1 in their last 10. Houston 8-2, and end up meeting in the playoffs. And both of them ended up winning on the other team's home field. The Colts did it twice. Houston did it once.
Man, as you said several times,
I don't know what you
Houston
pushed
to be
together
completely
for.
disappointed with the ending. They have a lot to build on for next year.
Wait, this man stood there. Even though I ran
it.
for it, but okay.
David Irving busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good
There
job
you
of
go.
evading
We're
that
gonna do
first
this.
wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss.
Dang,
After
Dre.
the sack, they'll come up now,
If you did the
3rd
play, I
and
think
Yeah,
you
wouldn't be
did.
surprised to see them run the ball here.
I don't know,
just to
too.
get some space.
No, you
long.
did.
Now Watson.
Yeah, you did. What are you?
Throw, but
Kiki
incomplete.
Cootie. You was running straight down the field.
That makes
Look
them
for
now
the
0
ball.
2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense.
Go
because
ahead.
They need them to step up
I ain't
so
punting
they
it.
don't fall further behind here in the early going.
What's the point? I don't know.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl.
He did.
They're gonna go for it on 4th down here.
And he was wide open. Just didn't turn around for the ball.
Going for it. Here's Watson. He sets the fire deep. And this is good.
Okay, that's good. That was, you got there. You got there. I threw the pick for a reason, though, so you wouldn't be that close to the freaking goal line. You see what happened last time? Threw the interception. But with that,
Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those.
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
4th down. Where's the ball? Where would we
It would have been nice for him to catch it,
Instinct
but
takes over.
you know,
It's in the air. They just go
I'm not
to
gonna give
get
him
it.
the ball
So
that
it's hard to
close.
get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over the deeper position.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. He's got it. With the
I don't want no pass interference call no more.
down deep into Houston territory.
These pass interference calls getting me, Davion.
Cowboys on 3rd. And even 40 yards.
I know. But if I would have stopped,
So Amari
flag.
Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills,
that was on me.
It's caught for a Cowboy touchdown. In for
That was
the
on me.
score.
So I
And
dropped
the
the
Cowboys
linebacker.
will extend their lead. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket and wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what
No, the
happened.
linebacker that was there, I made him drop just in case he scrambled.
looked left and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
He looking for
The
droppable
kickoff
chips.
team on the field now as
Like
they
that
will
ball back
send
there, I'm
this
not
one
even
away.
eating.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Oof.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Deshaun Watson and the Texans offense trot back out there. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he
I
had
don't
to
know.
come to the sideline, I
don't
guarantee
know.
his first thought wasn't
We need to
about
discuss
the
this like the past 2
interception
days. I
itself,
don't
but what
know.
could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Yeah, I was. I know where she at. The fact that we discussed this, I don't know how many
Trying to
times.
shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Now, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside.
That's a big nigga.
A gain of 32 that time.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start.
That's why when I seen him put down him on out in the edge instead of fullback, I was like, okay, okay, y'all give me something to work with. Got my play.
30 now, 1st and 10. A first down carry now for Miller. Down right around the 25.
3 yards, it's okay.
DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he slides to avoid the hit. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and
But there
a
was
first
something
down.
there, but
The last drive,
he left a giant hole in the
similar
middle.
situation.
So
He
why not?
forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Now it's Watson. Steps away to his... And it's a touchdown! Deshaun Watson,
give me that where.
And the Texans draw a bit closer.
Scoreboard.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass,
exactly.
but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
You wanna know how that play stayed alive? Cause of him scrambling. Might want to put up a spot. Get rid of one of them linebackers. Stay right there. No? Why? Cause you scared of the passing game? Yeah, cause you can't handle it. Big bet. Don't hit the kicker either.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14 to 7.
Don't call me none of these things. If you gonna call me these things, be a man and say it out loud.
Span 5 plays and a 9-yard run on the end
Oh,
of it.
so you are what you just said I was. You are what you said I was? Yeah.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25. Call it the
That's kicking, my dude.
26-yard
Eat that.
line.
You got 1 yard plus of where you would have been. That ain't shit.
Ready to go again. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball
Who is this? Is that your tight end? Who is that?
And the big meat on the D-line. We'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident.
You say he's not getting it. He don't play being part of this embarrassment. Yeah, Zeke would have. I'm pretty sure he would have held on to at least.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
There you go. I need... You jump!
And now whistles,
but then again, the offensive lineman did move too. But J.J. Watt jumped more.
Defense.
Oh, I can't be having this.
A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up. Wanting to get a good get off on the snap, jump too quickly.
So the penalty certainly helps him out as they come up on 2nd and 5. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Flush to his right. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And they bring him to the ground.
That rush to catch was very little.
They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
So you got the first. I'll give you that.
Offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Here's Prescott, buying time to his left. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Well, there's a certainty in this game. We know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
Now he'll let it go deep left side. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
I should have.
I think that interception happens for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot.
Oh, for real? Just like how they gave me, how I got the interception earlier, but called the pass interference. Oh, okay.
Otherwise, just don't do it.
The game glitching, Dre. Now choose your play.
Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
Oh, wait, I'm not sure.
And counters because you know
I should throw it away.
Now Watson, and down he goes. Randy Gregory coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for
got the sniper's way.
12.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the
hood
offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So why so? 2, 1.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Play action for Miller. Now Watson.
Come on!
Again, and down he goes again.
It's okay.
Randy Gregory in there to get him for his second sack of the night.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that,
Lamar Miller put the one on the block.
I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
No, you dropping crumbs, right? Yeah, because he shows. You go to the A means, right? Alright. I see you there.
Back to throw, Watson.
It's bad. I knew it was bad as soon as I seen it.
Here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Hey, that's the rookie
2
dude,
yards
right?
on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He fucking you up.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
It's right here. Say, man, you're like your head in the way. Whatever, right?
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there.
You can have the juke. You still didn't get the first.
But a nice carry.
Oh, the touchdown like you planned on.
There on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Okay.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely
your face hurt.
He was trying to force it in.
Because you ain't get it?
But if there's a time to force it,
where do you plan on throwing it anyway? I didn't see nobody over there.
Right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
So I throw it
There's
over there.
nothing available there for him.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Prescott forced out to his left. And that is caught.
Good job.
Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
You've been playing Madden 19 for I don't know how long.
Set now to kick this
But how long have you
and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee,
But
and
used
they'll
to
start
playing
at the 25. Getting set to go
set
again,
up the
DeAndre
guy.
Hopkins marches back onto the field.
He's behind
you
him.
Believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well, and they're really excited he has no catches, but they're also worried because a lot of times that's like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches though so far in this game. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence
Snipers?
in there to make the sack. He
Too
buries
fast for
him for a loss of 10.
What was it
I'm
then?
starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know, normally don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. On the crossing route, complete. It's Fuller. And down he'll go at
either he caught by you or the safety.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Watson.
It's not a
bootleg.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Yes. No, ain't nobody at the door.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Watson. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And boom.
Picked off at the 20.
Thank you.
And his guys are going to get the football.
I told you what I'm doing. And you stay falling for it.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days.
So you got to make a decision. Either let my person get the ball.
If your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Being chased out left.
We'll see.
Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play
from Cowgirls.
14 and also going for a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run.
You a gay motherfucker.
Still accurate
Your girlfriend know
throwing the
that? Y'all even on the phone still?
Prescott looks to throw on first, eluding the pressure right. Looking
No.
sideline, incomplete.
The pass was
An
deflected.
exciting week with a divisional round coming up on the NFC side of things, Charles. Dallas at L.A., the Rams. Philadelphia at New Orleans. What do you think?
Well, I can't wait because Dallas at the Los Angeles Rams, the Rams feel like they've gotten their mojo back down the stretch on offense. Dallas feels like they can pound and bruise against anyone with Ezekiel Elliott carrying the load. That's going to be a marquee game.
And he can't find a receiver.
The spin slowed you down, so it gave him time to get to you. Yeah, you tried it.
There, he drops in for a loss of 6.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball.
When you have your father order the
players,
pizza.
but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
How y'all let that man first? You mess up the. No. They messed up the first tackle because he let the freaking linebacker came and pushed him out of the tackle.
Down. 41 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. 1st down, Prescott. On the move to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
But the receiver
The way he's
came
been
in
slinging in the first half, you expect
surprised they called
everything he
pass
throws to
interference.
go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're
your
right,
favorite
not to
thing to
me.
do nowadays.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd
About that
and 10.
interception I got earlier and they called pass interference on it? Yes, I am. Very much.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10.
First off, it would end your. It's the reason you got that first touchdown of yours.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
You. That was a tight game. Yeah.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And this will
you're not
result
doing
in
it. Red zone
losing
number, huh?
yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. He's going to get it running right. And now,
Good juke. Good juke. I'll give you that. That was a good juke.
Zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
We got a little bit of everything.
That's like the
on
5th
that
run
one.
in this game.
Offensive line
It's already
really
second quarter,
some
Trey. He ain't eating
space.
shit.
How about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean?
Oh, you shut up now, didn't you, huh?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder.
Nah, ain't no
pads, his
punch
forearms,
time.
anything to
He
ward
ain't
off
eating
people
shit,
to
nigga.
power his way forward.
Point after, up and
This
good.
one, yes.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that drive goes 8 plays. And
It would have been 20
culminates in
below.
a
It would just been
touchdown
20.
run by Ezekiel Elliott.
No.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Finally
This
came
is
some
taken
down.
about 7 yards deep.
No, he like 73. He like 78 overall. But nah, see? Oh. Oh.
We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday after this.
Oh. We got you. So I might change Lamar Miller out anyway.
I wanted to see how the fuck you just took this bitch up the middle, because
I never take it up the middle.
yeah, I hate running up the damn middle, because it's always so many niggas in the way.
So we'll analyze this. Good block. He broke that one. He got around the offensive, well, whoever that was, but he was too slow. He got caught.
You got caught by a tight end.
That's the second running back. He got caught by the second running back, but he almost he got out of it though. But that one right there, what was that, Brown? Yeah, Brown. If he would have broke it, that would have been it. Because everybody else just fell on top once the running back fell. I was supposed to switch him out. My bad, Trey. Because apparently Lamar Miller not doing shit. He's 72. The ones, okay. But they have him lower because the Texans are a power back team. Yeah, that's two.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted,
what you else gonna tell them,
and calm
try to
things
get
down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I changed the play. Don't know what I changed to. I think I'm gonna need an audible.
On 1st and 10, Watson steps away to his left.
Yep. Just got back to him.
Well,
tried to get back to him.
And he goes down. Randy Gregory in there to get him again. The 3rd time he sacked him here tonight.
And that's his 3rd sack, and that ties a Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Ealy, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I believe that L.C. Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
You playing man coverage. Okay, good to know.
Now,
I appreciate it, though.
Should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling in.
Because the cornerback sat with DeAndre Hopkins.
Really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one.
I need you to do that. I need you to do that. I'm gonna need you to do. We'll do that.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Couldn't get the.
Incomplete.
The dude was open. If anything, oh, okay, yeah, okay.
No, not at all. And I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows them.
You so true. I'm joking. I'm betting you. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Okay.
Oh, why?
I'll get 21 blown.
Offense stays put.
Okay.
They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd
No,
time here on 4th
you know I don't
down.
play no 2K, you stupid ass bitch.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Flush to his right.
What are you doing?
As he throws, as this
Okay.
one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
I should have ran it because he really
Rolls the dice,
could
but to
have.
no avail. And the Cowboys
We're gonna
defense
finish
is
this game.
going to get them the football back.
Yes.
Now that we sit in the postseason, let's talk about some of these awards we've been hitting on all year, Charles. MVP, what do you think?
Well, I think it's going to come down to Patrick Mahomes, the quarterback at Kansas City, Drew Brees, quarterback New Orleans, and Aaron Donald, the defensive tackle for the Los Angeles Rams. I ultimately think that Mahomes wins this award.
Oh.
I think he distanced himself late in the season from Brees, and it's hard for a defender to win the MVP.
Rookie of the year, Barkley, or does Mayfield have a shot?
Personally, I would give it to Barkley because he's been there all 16, but Mayfield made Cleveland relevant, put them in a position where maybe we were even talking about the playoffs. And, boy, the excitement level has really ramped up. I would not be surprised at all if he walked away with the award.
Lastly, and he's going to go down. The Texans come at him.
I can't do that.
To bring him to the ground.
I can, but I can't.
DJ Reader able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
You literally done ran 2 plays.
Third and long for
You ran 2 plays.
With the left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated.
He's not either. He's
ready
just playing
to go
game.
for the second half. So it's
Take the rest of
halftime
the
here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. The halftime show, quite a spectacle, but it's back to football for the second half of Super Bowl 53. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Step out of bounds.
Powers throwing.
Flag.
Just shy of the 25.
How?
Now,
For me hitting you?
Down. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
What the fuck?
Take
Yeah,
that
this is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Yeah.
Watson will bring up the Texans
Y'all
here
doing?
first
I
and
don't
10.
know. Y'all stay there.
At their own 14-yard line.
We're going to do this.
Watson now to throw. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I'm not sure. Am I doing it? I don't know. Hit the ball.
On second down, here's Miller. And he'll go down just shy of the 25
okay.
at the 24-yard
Did I get the first?
line.
Okay.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all.
I don't know why they
need.
gave it to him. They should have gave it to Blue. He even putting in more of an effort in this.
Put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a
He
couple of
blocked outside.
explosive touches ready to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tyrone Crawford.
I like that play. Can I do that play
in there
again?
to drop him the 7th time tonight. He's gone down. To throw on second is Watson. Out to his left. He's letting
Illegal forward pass.
My goodness, another interception.
Illegal forward pass.
With a pick, and they will take over possession of football
he didn't.
at their 42-yard line. Wait a second, they did not.
You declined that?
After the incompletion. What? Your look is just as
Go
cold as mine.
Go ahead.
For you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's free.
Yeah, he did. He would, if he accepted, he would got back on the 15.
Prescott on first down.
Yeah, you would have.
Time to his left.
It said on 15.
Gallup's got it. And he'll go down, but not before
You would have had it up there in the red zone.
That goes for a gain of 31.
Yes.
Talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time.
That was like, you declined that?
Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Prescott escaping the pressure right. That is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I think by now it's been demonstrated quite well in the NFL that mobility is an attribute. But when you couple it with accuracy, you've really got something going. Able to get outside the pocket and complete the pass.
Eluding the pressure right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get
Second
the football back.
second interception.
CD,
Oh, that's
an
an interesting number.
In the playoffs now, we know how the start of the draft is going to go. You look at the top
Third
five,
one in this
Arizona,
game.
San Fran,
Second one
Jets
to
at
him.
3, Raiders, wherever they may be at 4, Tampa Bay 5. What are your thoughts?
Well, immediately, this is going
'Cause
to
I'm
be
like you.
different in
I'm not ashamed of
2019
you.
than 2018, because in 2018,
happens to
it was
everybody.
all about the quarterbacks. I don't think that's going to be the case. You just mentioned the top 5.
I know you don't.
Can make a
That's why you get mad over the
legitimate case
interception.
that in the top
Because you're scared about me coming back.
Are in the market to select a quarterback. So now, who is? I think you got to get to number 6 with the New York Giants. That's where the quarterback market begins.
He couldn't quite hold
That was
it. Got
incomplete.
hit.
That's what I thought it was going to
Ball
be incomplete.
pops out, incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
So it was a user swat?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow.
Of course.
You're a nice
Most of
guy.
them
That was
user
kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
I don't like this play.
Watson,
I don't like it already.
Play action. Rolling to his left. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
You want to formulate that?
Third and 2, Watson. Dancing to his left. He may try. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
Damn,
The
Deshaun.
Cowboys
You
have recovered.
okay? I was, but it wouldn't allow me to until I passed the line of scrimmage.
I come back to risk reward. I don't know.
See, that's when it transferred as soon as I crossed that line.
Whatever you're going to pick up,
And he.
and in this case,
it happened.
lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of it.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Christian Covington coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Oh, it's not the rookie this time.
By Kareem Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, while we have a second, let's look ahead to the division round. The AFC, of course, Indianapolis and Kansas City kicking things off. And Charles, the Colts 4-0 all-time versus KC in the playoffs. They're becoming a pretty trendy pick.
They really are, and a lot of it is because of the
they got my safety on it, though. I don't know why.
Not to mention how Andrew Luck is playing in his comeback season here in 2018.
My bad.
They're seeking to break that trend of losing games in the playoffs at home that they shouldn't.
I went one way, then
This
tried
is
to change
another
it to another.
opportunity with Patrick Mahomes leading the way.
Speaking of losing games in the playoffs, Phillip Rivers and the Chargers 0-7, including the playoffs against New England with Tom Brady at quarterback. Can they stay tied?
This is their opportunity. No better chance for the Chargers to get it done. As I always say to you, if not now, Chargers,
I'm a dude.
when, even though it is going to New England.
Wait, did he?
No gain there as he
I don't know what that play. I think I was supposed to shovel it off to Lamar Miller. But they had L1 up there, which was.
On this one, though, I'm
It's
not
okay,
sure
though.
they chose the right one. Maybe they should have pitched it out on this one because that play was absolutely swallowed
Wait, I go back to the line?
Second and 10 now from the 35.
Nah, you ass.
Back to the air. Watson on 2nd down. On the move to his left. Throw left side complete to QT. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A very solid gain of 27. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. To the air yet again, Watson.
Go away.
Cowboys sack. Tyrone Crawford in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls. But only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one, another one behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? From the gun, here's Watson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Randy Gregory in there again. My goodness, that is now his 4th sack tonight.
Oh, no.
Super Bowl record, his 4th sack of the game. I think we got to start thinking seriously about making him the Super Bowl MVP as well.
I think you're right. With him leading in the driver's seat, he certainly has a shot. They are going for it. Here's Watson. And he's going to go down again.
You got it. You finally picked up the man.
Bringing the pressure again, and that is his 3rd sack here tonight. So they have now gone for it on 4 times, and they have converted no times.
I know we talk about analytics and how it's entered into the game, and there's a good percentage that says, go for it. You actually make a good percentage. In this case, the analytics just went right out the window. 0 for 4. They've got to start looking at things in a different way.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They literally, he's literally not a base corner anymore.
Brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Cooper was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah,
shut the
fuck
up.
Incompletion. A little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But you have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Oh,
he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral.
I'm not even much point. I'm just choosing plays to have a random play.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Last play.
So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. This is caught.
Good job.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. They have the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Now the try here for the extra point.
Because you ain't paying attention. You ain't paying attention this whole game.
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now the extra point try forthcoming.
So, David, they called the flag. He's like, why didn't you tell me? Because you ain't been paying attention the whole entire game.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
How you winning?
5 plays there on that drive.
Because
and it's capped off for the
you do this
Cowboys
playground
touchdown.
bullshit. They don't run routes. No, they don't. You sit there and I'm not salty. I'm gonna take my L like a man.
How does the kickoff unit as they
You sit there and let them sit on the sideline until they're like, you know what, fuck, I'm gonna run around. And then they go run around for like I don't know how long, and you throw it to them like there's some little kids like doing some playground football. No.
And now out comes Houston. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
Because it doesn't
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complimentary?
Yeah, it is. Some flag football type shit.
Defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Richmond.
2 tight ends.
Now a first down throw. Watson. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let it go deep. Right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
They do this play all the time.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive
Who's
game
there?
plan.
That
They've
one?
been in his hip
I
pocket
don't like that
all
one.
game long. They
You know what?
understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Trying to lay one up deep. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And his guys will set up.
If he would have done it to outside shoulder, could have been a catch.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And it pops
Then you get rid of
free.
him?
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots.
You know how
like
he
that
was when he first
downfield?
came.
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock
First
and making
came
sure
in
you're taking care of the lead, because you keep
five
flinging
in
it
the spot.
around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Man, it's just,
Flush to his right.
yeah, I know.
Well, Prescott stripped, but this will fortunately wind up out
How about that flip?
Opted to run for it. The decision.
Now, if he was an inbound, you know the
picking up
fumble,
the
right?
First, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline.
Playground? You want to see the playground? The same thing you did with
able to retain possession, no turnover.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off down at the 10.
See, when you do actual route, that's what happens. Nah, that was no playground. That was actual route. And that's what happened. Now, that other shit you've been doing, letting them no, that was playground.
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers.
I'm not sure what play I chose.
But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second
Yeah, he
down.
should have. He almost did.
My kindergarten teacher always
But
said, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold
a little bit more accurate on the short throws, too.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure that he knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. The Texans on
Go
third
that
down.
way.
As bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll run. This is Alfred Blue. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
My dude, she said she was talking to her today. They said they planned on going skating. What do you think they was talking about when they was on the phone today? Oh, you dumb hoe.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. Being chased out. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
No, he's not.
Randy Gregory in there yet again. My goodness, make it 5 sacks for him now in this one game alone.
It's the Madden cheese. They got some low rank. Not low rank. They got the Cowboys defense to where there's no, like, everybody's just screwed.
Pressure got to him. Really big sack and a turnover here on downs.
He
And
playing
he's
corner
gonna fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
46.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Steps away. And that is incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Shrugs him off. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Zach Cunningham in there to get him again. The 3rd time he sacked him here tonight. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow. Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people.
Every time we talk about that game, I always, like...
Griffin's got it, middle of the field. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end.
Every single time we talk about that game, the only thing I imagine is that nigga Allen Hurns' foot backwards.
When he's called upon, usually gets it done.
I swear to God, that had to hurt.
On 1st down, Watson going up top.
Safety help.
And now here is another interception. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, no.
Number 7 usually lucky.
It's not the fact that I care. It's the fact that no man has to end his career like that.
He's thrown in this game.
Yes, it is. They said that he's done.
Since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game.
And in the most curious way there to burn some clock, that was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like, oh, the ball is out. Watson lost.
How do you...
Take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It's simple.
Like, he followed behind me like the whole time. Like, look.
I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how
one,
this whole league
two.
is gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried.
He's about to go down the 3rd time.
Nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I tried to strip him.
Jadeveon Clowney
I was tapping this one like a motherfucker.
For a loss of 12.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Prescott from the gun on third. Steps away to his left. He's going to go deep for Beasley. That's caught inside the 20.
What he been doing? That's his first reception of the game.
There on third down. 45 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket.
See, that's actual route
he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed
that's an actual route.
There. Pretty good arm,
yeah, that's what you do. But I see the safety did good. He stayed in between. But either way, he would have been thrown over the top to other receiver or to Kobe.
Now a play fake here on first down. Out to his... Prescott stripped. And the Texans say they have it. They do.
The man was...
So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
Same amount of fumbles?
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to
try to complete
a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved, and that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10.
Oh, running it? No, he has none.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson. And now he'll turn
off the back foot.
Back foot. He'll heave this deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Pass interference. Defense.
Hey, Trey, you weren't even playing. They already gave me pass interference.
Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
And because of his ability to line up in different spots on the field and come at you from different angles, different guys have to cover him, and all of them have the same issue. How do you do it without interfering?
You ain't going nowhere,
in
nigga.
this case, it didn't get done.
You ain't going nowhere, nigga.
35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Watson sliding out of the pocket, and he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open.
Now bye-bye.
Down. He
Yeah.
started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Here's Watson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
On first down, it's Watson. And that's off the mark, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Go ahead. Keep going. Okay.
Throwing again is Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Cowboys have recovered. Time for a break. We're back to crown a champion after this. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get
actual routes you can't do.
That's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Well, Prescott here to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Bernardrick McKinney coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else you have to...
Oh, that's an actual route. I'll give you that one.
He's at the 50.
You're getting hawked, though.
And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
There you go. I'll give you that one. That was pretty decent.
3rd down. 62 yards.
If post pattern is often equated as a change-up route, how about when you throw it to your big guy down the center of the field? Covered or not, you have great confidence he's going to come down with the football. And when he does, as we just saw, long gain.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Prescott now eluding the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
No, it was. It's not easy.
Turnover there as his
I'm telling you, if you would have done some actual routes this game, you would have been done. And you see it now, don't you? Yes, you see it. You would have been done.
He shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it
No,
for
you
an
didn't.
interception.
Now Watson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Demarcus Lawrence in there to get in for his 2nd sack of the night. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
I'm not sure what's so different, but
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception.
good job.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Chidobe Awuzie?
But not before he's all the way down to the 37. And that gives
It's
him
an African
now
name,
3
dude. No, he got-
interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last
His name is
time
Cheetah
you
Bay.
had 3 in a
Nigga, you forever African now.
Oh, yeah, that's
Then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Oh, Prescott stripped, and the Texans scoop it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
What part did they went empty set there? No backs in the backfield. All
It's just been
receivers
that.
out in the pattern.
You think I
And in this
care?
situation,
Yo?
what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, look at that
nobody
op,
else
try to
there
get
to
another
protect
No
him.
one else there
interception.
to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go
Let's see,
down
let's see,
and fumble
let's
the ball.
Yeah, you gonna do that. You gonna do that. You gonna do that. You gonna do that. And you gonna do that. You ready? Look at this play. Look at this play,
Last
Trent.
throw here for Watson. Now a
The only person
desperation
deep.
throw deep downfield. And that will be
He would have caught it out of laugh.
incomplete. As time has run
But you know.
out on this football
Good game, Dre.
And the Dallas Cowboys will hoist the Lombardi Trophy. They are the kings of the NFL.
He like, what the fuck is this? The headset too? No. Okay. I'll just keep commentating. No. You gotta play him first. If you lose, then I'll play you again.
I don't want to play again.
You said you want to be the 3rd seed.
I want to buy.
No, you ain't getting no bye.
I gotta order the pizza though. So stop this stream.
Oh yeah, we can do.
I'm gonna call him so he can order it.